Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out from Yemen to share with you. As you can see here on the photo, massive fire at the Hodeidah port inside of Yemen. We have reports that Israel has responded with airstrikes on Yemen's Red Sea port of Hodeidah. So this is in response to yesterday's video. I put out an alert to let you all know that Israel came under attack by a drone. This was a drone that was fired all the way from Yemen and struck inside of Tel Aviv. It hit a high-rise building. From what we understand, we had somebody who was unfortunately killed in this attack. And also, we had up to 10 people, I believe, that were wounded in the attack also. So this is Israel's response, and this has only been just a day later, and Israel's already responding to this. So it looks like Israel is really fed up with being attacked from all these proxy groups. And also, Yemen has attacked Israel many different times. I think they were reporting they've been attacked well over 200 times. It's just many of these attacks are thwarted. They get, taken down from air defense if there's any ballistic missiles that come or drones. But this was the first known attack that the Houthis have launched on Israel, where we actually had somebody that was an innocent person that was killed in an attack from Yemen. So this was Israel's response. They took up several F-15s to the skies and flew over to Yemen and bombed them. I was seeing some information that the US and the UK may have been involved as well, but I don't have that information for sure to tell you whether that was the case. But we do know for sure this was an Israeli response. This airstrike inside of Yemen was from Israel, okay? So I've got some information I want to show you today. We also got video footage that we're going to be showing you as well of this fire in action. Apparently, this just happened today, okay, on Saturday, July 20th, 2024. So let's get right into the information here on Al Jazeera. Israel says it struck Yemen's Hodeidah in response to Houthi attacks. The air raids against the port city come a day after a drone attack by the Yemeni group killed one person in Tel Aviv. It says here, the Israeli military has said it conducted strikes against Yemen's Red Sea port city of Hodeidah in response to attacks by the Houthi group. The airstrikes on Saturday were carried out a day after the Houthis claimed responsibility for a drone attack that killed one person in Tel Aviv and injured 10 others. The Houthi-affiliated Al Masirah TV said the Israeli attack targeted oil storage facilities and a power plant in Hodeidah, igniting a fire in the area. So apparently that's what was struck, oil storage facilities and a power plant. The news outlet quoted health officials as saying the air raids resulted in casualties, including fatalities, without specifying the number. So yeah, I haven't heard from this attack how many injuries or how many deaths we have here, but I'm pretty sure there are going to be casualties in this attack. It was obviously a very massive attack, and we'll have video footage here soon. But the Israeli military said it hit military targets in Yemen. The Israeli airstrikes are the first known direct attack by Israel against Houthis since the start of the war on Gaza. The assault comes amid growing fears of escalation of violence across the Middle East. Something I want to note here too now that we've got Israel striking Yemen and Yemen striking Israel, we're now going to have another front breaking out between Yemen and also Israel. And this is going to continue to flame the fans of war here in the Middle East. It's only going to get worse. And, Israel, we know, is working inside of Gaza right now, dealing with Hamas. They're going to be pulling out of there at some point, at least partially. Then they've also got Hezbollah to deal with. And then now we've got this tension breaking out between Yemen and Israel as well. So just want to let you know this is very dangerous over here, what's happening, and this could get out of control very quickly. So it says here, Houthi spokesman Mohammed Abdel Salam said the brutal Israeli aggression against Yemen aims to pressure Yemen to stop supporting Gaza, which is a dream that will not come true. He added that the attack will only increase the determination of the Yemeni people and their valiant armed forces. Hamas was also quick to condemn the Israeli assault. The occupation state will undoubtedly be burned by the fire ignited in Hodeidah today, and the mounting Zionist crimes will change the entire equation. Isat al-Rishq, a member of the Palestinian group's political bureau, said in a statement. And it also says down here as well, but Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant lauded the attack as a warning to Israel's adversaries. The fire that is currently burning in Hodeidah is seen across the Middle East as a significance And the significance is clear, Gallant said. The Houthis attacked us over 200 times. Okay, so look at that. 200 times is what he's claiming. The first time that they have harmed an Israeli citizen, we struck them. And we will do this in any place where it may be required. Okay, so Israel is completely fed up with this. They're not going to put up with anybody attacking them anymore. And this is why they're responding so quickly. Okay, obviously it doesn't matter whether it's the Houthis or Hezbollah or Hamas or any other Iranian-backed group in the Middle East. It really doesn't matter. Whichever one attacks them, they're all the same. Is kind of how Israel looks at this. Okay, they're all the same to them, so they will target them and strike them wherever they are, whether they're in Syria, whether they're in Iraq, Lebanon, Yemen. Okay, it really does not matter. And Israel's just been under attack so much that it almost seems at this point they're willing to go to war with everybody. And this is obviously very dangerous because the U.S. is involved down here. The UK is involved. Okay, this could definitely turn into a very massive war in the Middle East, and we could be seeing the beginning of that right now. Okay, so let me show you some stuff here on X now. This is from ViceGrad24 breaking. 2 days ago, the Houthis in Yemen carried out their first ever deadly drone attack against Israel. Now, Israel has answered with their first ever missile strikes against the Houthis. The largest port of Yemen is now completely engulfed in flames. So we've got a 16-second clip here that we're going to show you of this port on fire. So I will warn you just ahead of time, it is a little loud, so get your ears ready. So here we go. So as we can see here, this entire port up in flames. The US and the UK has hit this port numerous times before, but not to the extent that we see here from Israel. Like I said, Israel is completely fed up with this, and they are hitting Yemen very hard right now. And the port of Hodeidah is a major port of entry for lots of stuff that comes into their country. So this is also what Israel is trying to do, is to prevent arms coming from Iran going into Yemen, which the Yemen Houthis use these drone parts and missile components, whatever comes in, and they build these missiles, build these drones, and then they start using them to attack to attack Israel and also the U.S. and the U.K. warships that are down there. So this is another warning to let them know that they obviously don't want Iran doing this anymore, to be backing all these groups throughout the Middle East. So this is a major hit from Israel. So a couple of the things that I want to show you here too. We've got a few reports here from the Times of Israel alerts. It says here, live update, TV report. Ministers were warned to expect chain of responses to Israeli Air Force strike on Yemen, but told restraint was no longer an option. Okay, so look at this. Even though they know that the Houthis are going to respond to this, even though they know that they may see a chain of responses coming from other groups as well. Who knows? Maybe other Iranian-backed groups could get involved now too, and they may want to attack Israel at some point as well. They don't care. Okay, it says right here they were told restraint was no longer an option. Okay, so they literally cannot restrain themselves anymore and allow these attacks to continue happening. And maybe that's what Israel has been doing. I mean, Israel's come under attack so many times from Yemen, and all they really do is try to defend themselves from these attacks. But at some point, if you keep, as this person wrote right here, if you keep poking the bear, it will retaliate. That is very true, okay? On either side, doesn't matter who's attacking who. At some point, they will retaliate, and that's what we're seeing from Israel right now. So check this out as well. Also from the Times of Israel alerts, live update, Gallant, fire burning. Gallant is Yoav Gallant, the Israeli defense minister, by the way. It says fire burning in Hodeidah is warning that Israel will strike all who harm its citizens. Okay, this is a live update from Yoav Gallant, the defense minister of Israel. That's what he came out stating, okay, that they will strike all who harm its citizens. So if any citizens are harmed in their country, they will attack whoever it is that attacks them. They will attack back, okay? So finally, one more post here from the official X account of the State of Israel. For the last 9 months, the Houthis were attacking Israel with 220 plus cruise missiles and drones after Friday's attack on Tel Aviv, when the first time the Houthis killed an Israeli citizen. We struck back. Today we said enough is enough. Here's pictures of the F-15s on their way to Yemen. So they put some pictures here for you guys to see. We've got some F-15s that are taking off from the runways in Israel, and they're going to be on their way to Yemen to bomb the Hodeidah port. Okay, this is apparently there was some video footage that came out as well. I wasn't able to find that, but we did have some pictures though. Okay, so these are some of the F-15s that were taken off from Israel. Okay, before they headed down to Yemen. So this is obviously a developing report right now. We're going to be getting more information, I'm sure, over the next few hours and the next couple of days on what's going on down here. But all I can really say is just expect a response from the Houthis. I'm sure the Houthis will probably respond very big as well. They may attack Israel back here very soon. And some concerns as well is Yemen's Houthis have been warning Saudi Arabia as well to not be getting involved in this and not be backing Israel and things like that. So who knows? Saudi Arabia could get dragged into this as well because they're obviously in between Israel and also Yemen. Okay, they're just to the north of Yemen. So very big possibility Saudi Arabia could get involved at some point as well. So just lots of big alerts here to show you. And we'll have to see what happens here. Okay, we'll probably get more information over the next few hours. And if we do, I will follow this closely and do another update if we hear more information coming out. So that's going to be it for this update. If you did get something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.